Hello there, everybody. Don't push that fast forward button just yet. During these difficult economic times that we're all trying to make our way through, your donations, whether small or great, help to support the content that I create for you and indeed help to support my family as well. Please, if you're willing to make a donation to support my work, you can do that through the link that you'll see above in this video or down in the description area of this video. And in addition to that, please feel free to visit my astrological services page where you can book consultations with me starting at $40. You'll find the link to my services page just above. So welcome to your new moon video for the new moon in Rohini Nakshatra, which takes place overnight from the 26th of May to the 27th of May, 2025. Now, just a brief technical note, there are many different calculations by which the nakshatras are calculated. And so a lot of you may know this new moon to be in Kritika Nakshatra. I use different calculations. And if you want to know more about that, you can find another link about that just above. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty about this particular new moon energy. Sometimes, in order to make our way through difficult situations, we have to adapt. Think much like a plant that grows up between the cracks of the sidewalk. That's a pretty amazing concept, isn't it? You know, plants are very adaptable. They just need that sunlight and a little bit of rain in order to reach the stage of full blossom. And sometimes even going through that experience of having to navigate its way up through the cracks, the plant grows stronger. But it doesn't get there by not being willing to adapt. It has to adapt. It doesn't get there by viewing the rain as some unwanted liquid that's pouring down upon it. It views that as something that's going to help it to grow. And with whatever situation that you seem to be facing during this new moon cycle, you're in a position where you're being asked to adapt. Rohini Nakshatra is very protective and very creative energy. And you're being called upon during this time to adapt in order to protect your interests. It's important, it's vital, it's something that you absolutely have to do regardless of how disenchanted you are with what now needs to take place. It's vital. You have to do it. During this new moon, we've got Mercury, the moon and the sun, because for those of you who don't know, a new moon always takes place on a sun-moon conjunction, but Mercury, moon, and the sun are all in Rohini Nakshatra. Now, Mercury, when it's conjuncted by the moon, has a tendency to feel, well, a little bit frustrated, mildly, in the process that it's dealing with, because Mercury will see what needs to be done. It will identify the opportunities that can be seized upon, because Mercury, believe it or not, is somewhat of an aggressive planet. So it sees the ideas, it sees the opportunities, but the moon, in needing to adapt to fulfill needs, frustrates the process of Mercury. So if you're in a position right now where you can see that finish line of where you're wanting to go, or the idea that you're hoping to, bring into fruition, don't get frustrated by the adaptability which now needs to take place. Don't get upset by the sacrifices that now need to be made. See those sacrifices as something honorable that now needs to take place in order to bring the changes that need to come into being. Now, Jupiter is also joining Sun, Mercury, and Moon during this particular new moon cycle. And Jupiter is in Mrigashira Nakshatra. Mrigashira deals with the concept of taking things apart, putting them back together again, taking things apart, putting them back together again. There's the need during this particular moment in time to make do with the resources that you have available to you in order to bring the change into creation that you very much desire. And you may find during the course of this, because quite often Rohini can bring up issues of pride, you may find that you're in a position where what's being asked of you is something that seems to you to be beneath you, right? But think of what you're trying to create. Think of what you're trying to safeguard, because there is the energy of needing to safeguard something during this particular new moon cycle. Be willing to adapt to the process. Don't stay stuck in the mud. Use that mud as fertilizer to help you to grow into what you're now trying to create. Sure, it's frustrating. Sure, it can feel somewhat disenchanting when you can see where you're wanting to go and you're not yet able to get there in the way that you think you should be able to do so. But what you're needing to do is to dig down a little bit deeper. Plant your roots a little more strongly and be willing to spread out and adapt as situations are being presented to you, and identify the opportunities, which are new opportunities in those things that are coming your way. The thing that will hinder you in the process is if you see something that's coming to the surface as just something unwanted that's being planted in your path. Sometimes those things which are seemingly obstructions are giving us an opportunity to grow and to deepen our convictions in ways that we had never imagined. So with Rohini Nakshatra and with this particular new moon cycle, you're being asked to blend together the concepts of determination and adaptability. For that indeed is what is going to help you to reach your goal. If you could use a little bit of help reaching your goals, I should mention to you again that I have several different levels of astrological service. All of these are available through the astrological services page, my website. You can find information on how to schedule with me just above. And if you'd like to leave a donation to support my work, it's always gratefully appreciated. And that information you can find through my PayPal details down in the description area of this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and enjoy this particular new moon. However difficult, challenging it may be, it's also providing you with an opportunity to know what you're committed to and to protect the things that are vital to you. Just be willing to adapt. Bye now.